Well, this is my last meeting as an active fire chief. It's been fun, but Chief Benavides told me retirement's all more fun.
Yes, sir.
Never believe that, Chief.
And the County Board of Supervisors did appoint Assistant Chief Lahonis as the new county fire chief effective August 15th.
Is that 22 days?
That's about 22 days.
Yeah, I thought.
Who's that?
I'm not going to respond.
Okay, Chief Benavides. Yeah.
I'm here and I paid my dues.
Good. You're welcome.
Why didn't they set the temperature at 79 degrees?
We're going down. We got our first station design meeting. We're excited. We got our first bill. According to the money, we're 0.031% through the process, so we're getting there. Working on hiring 4. 2 of them had their job offers so far. The other 2 should be shortcoming. And all of El Centro is in navy blue Nomex now. So I've noticed we have joined the POA that has up produced. I think we're wearing their uniforms. But to my left here, and before all my comments came in, we might have to schedule this discussion to continue for a long period of time in the future meeting. But Firefighter Matthews is going to make a brief presentation on an accountability system. We've been pursuing this for a while, and just a little background. Besides being just good fire ground management, it is a requirement of the OSHA's 2-in, 2-out rule that you have an on-scene accountability system. It is further required that all agencies that participate in a regional mutual aid utilize the same system. So, or interworking systems that can work together at the very least. So we need to, as a group, come on board with something. Firefighter Matthews is going to present to you the IMS Alliance system, which is better known as what?
The Passport Accountability
Passport
System.
Accountability System. They're not here to represent themselves. It's a system that at least one of our agencies already utilizes, and it's utilized by UMA. So with that, I will refer to Mr. Matthews.
I have a show and tell for you folks today. Just a little bit of background on me. I came from Tacoma, Washington. I came here about 3 years ago. Worked up there for 10 years on a ladder. And this system was designed from the ground up in the area I used to work, which was Pierce County. And basically what it is, I know that this is very similar to what a status cord looks like, because that's what it is. It's a status cord. It has this one here is particularly set up for trench rescue. They're through FEMA. There's 5 disciplines you need to have for the FEMA trailers. Trench, there's every system, every discipline has a board. The way these work are there's smaller boards for branches, and it's how big or how small you want to use it for. But I'm going to get out the board that I used, and this is the board this is called the small incident board. And this board here, the way we're looking at using it is every engine is going to have one of these. So every engine will have one of these, and the captain or a company officer, whichever you use, will start the incident command system. And every fireman and captain has a name tag. A name tag that goes on a passport, which is one of these. These are called passports. These are on your fire engines. They're similar to the magnets that some people use now. We have magnets too. And there's 2 of them. I don't know where my other one went. There it is. And there's 2 of them on each engine. And they're designated. These are Squad 51, Engine 51 for old guys like me that remember that. Every captain is red. Engineers were blue. For us, they would be blue. And regular firemen or firefighters are white. And it has a designated number or his last name or whatever. When you show up in the morning, you put this on there. These two stay on the engine. This one goes with a company officer, Velcro, wherever, and this is your initial accountability system of who's on scene. The way our system works, our first-in officer is going to be the IC. So he's going to take his little sticky. He's not going to go in and fight fire unless there's no rescue. He's going to stick it on the incident command deal. When Chief Burns arrives on scene, company officer goes, Chief Burns, here you go, this is what we're doing. Chief Burns then can take his name tag, put it in instant command, and he can start assigning through other people that show up. It's a very simple system. There's other systems out there that you write things. These are Velcro tags. I've been using this system for over 10 years, and I've only gone through about 12 tags. And you're initially issued 8. So I've only lost a couple out of the 10 years I used it. But you can stick them anywhere you want. The other system is, the other identifier in this system is the helmet shield. There's 2 types of helmet shield. These are the ones we used up north. They're kind of ugly. I never really liked them. But basically what it is you just take it and you stick it on the front of your helmet, and then if you're not on that rig, you just peel it off and leave it on the rig. The next rig you go to, you put it on that's how you identify at a scene who's who. The way El Centro we're thinking about using is using these, since we have our own helmet shields, and these are going to go on the side of our helmets. So when I show up, I know my partner has the same tag on the side of his head. So if everybody looks the same in a fire, unless you have a white hat, everybody looks the same, so that when I see the other Squad 51, I know that's my partner. When somebody shows up off duty, or another agency shows up, they have what they call a makeup kit. A makeup kit comes with blank, with a grease pencil you can write their number in. Whatever their number is, you can use these, you can use these. The makeup kit also comes with blank passports and blank name tags. So if you have, say, I don't know, so they send in some San Diego engine somewhere to help us. Riverside, say they send in Riverside. Riverside doesn't use this. Well, that's okay. You just write in their engine, write their names down, and you put them on your board. This makes the people come in and check in with the IC. It forces you to use the ICS system. So these boards are here if you'd like to look at them. If you have any questions, I know this is kind of an informal. If you want to go into depth, get a hold of Chief Burns, and I would be happy to come to your department and explain it to you. I don't have any representation from these people. This was just a system I was tasked with to find. I was tasked through our training committee to find an accountability system. There are other systems out there. If you like those systems and they integrate into this, wonderful. This was the system I grew up on, and it seems to work. Initial cost for El Centro to outfit everything that we're looking at is around anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 for the whole department, and you can customize the systems. There's packs of boards. Our initial purchase for the staff vehicles, for the chief officer's vehicle, is going to be a kit similar to this, plus a makeup kit. It'll have all the boards in it. So if you show up at trench, wherever that trench board went, here I'll use rope, high angle rescue. You show up to high angle rescue, rope rescue, you can pull this board out and you can say, Chief, I need that built, and you're in charge. Here's your board. Pretty simple, pretty explanatory. It has everything. It has a checklist on the back. It has this on the front, and it also has an area where you can draw. So it's a pretty good system, and it forces you every day to use your accountability system, because the way this came up was the incident that killed firemen in Seattle. They were forced to find something that worked, and this was part of it. So if you have any questions or concerns, comments, the website is IMS Alliance, and it has all the prices on there. I have the contact information for the people that